There's so much to love about Nintendo Switch and so much to hate. Obviously, it's not a bad gaming console, just the hardware arouses questions. And in 2022 you have to seriously think about the purchase. You know, when there is a big competition on the market, companies try their best to stand out, to impress consumers. If you look at the market of electronics, you will be surprised on what happened just for the past 5 years. But Nintendo is just chilling, because there is no one to compete with. They released a truly unique console, but with a screen from prehistoric era, with shitty controllers that drift and wiggle, with a useless kickstand and not impressive chip. Maybe that was enough 5 years ago, but in 2022? Well, let's start with the screen. If you compare it to Switch Lite, you may think, wow, this is bigger than Switch Lite, so that's okay. But the problem is not with the size itself. The problem is about your feelings. It looks like the screen was cropped and you just want to simply zoom in. It's not small in general, it's small for this console. Yeah, you can get used to it, but this reminds me of the iPhone notch. It's okay until you see other design decisions. Now let's talk about Joy-Cons. What do you expect from this small size? Of course dead zones of joysticks are bad, there is no analog triggers and there is no D-pad, because they meant to mirror each other if you play with somebody. They would be much more expensive if they had analog triggers. So the problems are different. And first of them is that they drift.
Drift? What do you mean, drift?
Still need a dictionary?
No, not that drift. You're just not moving your joystick, but the character is moving. And after 5 years they haven't even tried to fix it. The second problem is that Joy-Cons are loose and not tight in place. It may get worse to the point when Joy-Cons lose connection with the console. So you always keep in mind that you should be careful with them. Again, 5 years, Switch OLED came out, the problem is not fixed. Why should it? People still pay the money. If you want to use another controller with Nintendo Switch, all of them are garbage, if you compare them, for example, to Xbox or PlayStation controller. So you just buy the least shitty one, Nintendo Pro Controller, which costs the same as DualSense or Xbox Series controller, but you cannot even compare them. Pro Controller is overpriced, it still doesn't have analog triggers, and the overall quality is not that good. Now the kickstand. It's trash. You're always scared to break it or lose it, and it's useless on soft surfaces. If you didn't know, Nintendo applies a bittering agent to its cartridges, so they taste foul to prevent them from being accidentally swallowed by kids, animals or idiots. But the problem is that the kickstand is detachable, so technically it can be if not swallowed but stuck in the throat. And also, right underneath the kickstand there is a microSD card that is not protected from being taken out. So what is this stupid decision from protecting kids from cartridges but not kickstand and SD cards? There are more problems like small storage or performance issues of ported games, and they're fixable. By you, not Nintendo of course. In the first case you increase storage with a microSD card, in the second one you just don't buy ported games. So if you don't want to face all Nintendo Switch problems, avoid regular Nintendo Switch in 2022. There are better options. Switch OLED feels more premium, has an awesome screen, bigger storage and finally a good kickstand. Switch Lite feels more solid, no kickstand at all, no Joy-Con wiggle and the screen looks better with that design. I hope that Nintendo will fix other problems, especially after Steam Deck release. But I don't have high expectations. There's still no decent hybrid console competitor, so we probably won't see that much in the next few years. That's about it. My name is Max, let me know what you think in the comments and stay safe. Bye!